Yo, 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 what is happening, man? If it is a day called the day, we're talking guitars and life, Jack. Even from the great state of Kansas. Man, I hope you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, you got me. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, you're on the road with me, Jack. Guys, I didn't think I'd have time tonight, but my schedule freed up. So, man, here we are talking guitars and life, man. Guitars and life. Appreciate the pregame conversation. Hey, guys, Cal had a question. And the question was he's going to be cutting up a 3-ply pick guard. And he wanted to know what kind of tools and apparatus, implements of destruction that we all use. So, Oob and I gave him our thoughts, so you might want to put a thought or two in the chat. What is up, Ken Gardner? Good to see you, my brother. I missed the formalities of saying hey to everybody, didn't I, man? I just jumped right on into it. Hey, calm down, Ted. Calm down. Well, all right, man. We got David, we got Ken, we got Cal, we got Tone Yeager, my dear brother Brant, my other dear brother Sean. Y'all are all dear brothers. We got 2 yards coming in. We got Steve roaming around in the chat somewhere, man. And I think that is everybody to date, man. TSA is in the house. Good evening, my dear brother. It is good to see you. How's that T's guitar working out for you? I already know the answer. You understand? I'm just asking because I want to hear you say it, man. I know it's fantastic. Yeah, it looks weird. Looks like I'm not looking at the camera because I'm reading the chat. It's a different setup tonight. Not that anybody comes to TED Talks Guitars and Life to look at me. But yeah, man. Steve said I used a Dremel with a sanding bit mounted under a table and through a hole like a router to slightly reshape one of my pick guards. Yeah, man. Yeah, Brian, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Hey, thanks, Tone. I ain't got nothing to do with that, but I'm glad the lighting is good. I did turn every light in this room on because I didn't want to sit in the dark, man. Guys, this is freaky for me, man. I'm out of my element, not just, Texas, but I don't have any props. I ain't got no guitars. I got no shop. I got no tools laying around me, man. I don't even have a guitar pick with me, man, if you can believe that. It's just all natural tonight, my brothers. All natural tonight. Yeah, man, there's some cool vids that I've been watching as I've been traveling, trying to catch up. Man, I saw that I thought Honey Tap was going to go live tonight, and it looked like it would happen at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, man. But yeah, the Green Acres telephone, you like that in the background? This hotel is called, I don't know if I should give away my secret location. It's called the Hotel at Old Town. It's kind of like a brick town, Sean, in Wichita, kind of like a West End for the Dallasites. Yeah, is that 9 p.m., Brian? Yeah, man. It said it was coming up. Anyway, I'll check it out later, man. Yeah. Oh, you played up here, man? In Bricktown or yeah, OKC, right? I forget my dear brother Sean, man. We were in the same band. We took a couple different directions. Oh, Kansas too, man. Man, Sean has played, man. Dude, we need to get Sean on the live. That cat's got some stories, man. He played a band that like on Carnival Cruise Lines and all kind of stuff, man. He's been around, Jack. Uh, Not that we all haven't. I'm just saying. All right, let me catch up in the chat, man. Uh, yeah, but that's what I did, Cal. Something like what Steve is talking about. My Dremel has like a little. Now you can please don't do anything the way I did it. It's got like a little circular saw attachment on it, and that's what I used. And then I followed that up with some sandpaper. Uh, you might want to mask up at least like I don't mean like a full hazmat suit or anything, but maybe put some bandana or something over your nostrils, as it were, because that sanding plastic is no joke, Cal. I know you were talking about the paint earlier, man. What color did you paint that steel, man? Yeah, Oops said, I played all over too. This side of my bedroom, that side of my bedroom. I played everywhere, Jack. Yeah, eyewear. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, man. Guys, I try to point that out in all my vids. Metallic silver. So, Cal, if you're not familiar, man, he's building a lap steel guitar like from scratch, man. Like just old piece of wood. I've been watching him do it. Gonna paint it metallic silver, man. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, man, eyewear is your friend. You know, some kind of mask. I don't know, like surgical mask sometimes is what when I paint, I don't have a fancy apparatus, so I wear like one of those surgical masks and then like a bandana over that and maybe another one, try to layer that up a little bit and not breathe in the air, as it were. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think Rocco's doing good, man. What's up, BBM? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Yeah, man. So there's lots of great vids that are happening out, man. Things we've been watching, guys. Feel free to put anything in the chat, but I'll go through just a couple of them, man. Brian is working on his Squire debut, trying to redeem that bad boy that kind of gained damage in a couple of different ways, both electronics and cosmetically. So he's looking at doing a fabric top on that bad boy. So we'll see how that goes, man. That's all to the good. Brant has got the telly bug, man. Brant's going to end up with a Squire Telecaster for us over, man. He did a vid on this Sonic Squire. I'm so jealous of Brant, man. Brant's got like clients and customers and people bringing him guitars left and right, man. I don't know what's in the water up there, but he's doing it. You're doing a great job, Brant. Great job, man. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the kind of t-shirt conversation about maybe getting an old concert tee and using that fabric to wrap the guitar with. Yeah, I know you do, man. Guys, that's on my list of things to talk about tonight. In fact, I think Brian mentioned it as well in his vid. I've got a couple of tellies that I was looking at. Well, I'm not gonna get. Let me not get into my stuff for a minute, man. But hold that thought. Trying to make a top loader or string through the body unit, and I just haven't had enough finesse or courage to do that just yet, man. But yeah, check out Brad's vid on that Squire Sonic, man. Oob has added a Monday Night Live to his channel. Had great turnout, man. Was that just last night, man? It seems like last week, but lots of people in the chat talking it up, man. J-Man's working on a Squire Strat from the 80s, a Korea-made model, man. It was really, really cool, man. And those old Squires, man, I think Jay said something like, oh, the 80s, you know, kind of nostalgic or something like that. But man, those old guitars, man, even this Harmony, man, I'll talk about the Harmony project. Yeah, I hear you, Oob. Now, Oob, you can't say Candy. You got to say, Candy, you're a fine girl. And you can tell Brandy I said that, Jack. In fact, you put Brandy on the phone, I'll sing it for her, man, on the phone. We're not on the phone. You know what I'm saying. I'm so old. Anyway. Yeah, those old 80s Squires, man, they were built different, man. They were built different. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Good to hang out with you tonight. Welcome to the live stream, my brother. And yeah, Oob's got a Grote telly looking shaped object that he's working on, man. That's going to be a great. Let's see, Brandy's headed back down there in May, so watch out. She'll hunt you down. Oh, Cal says, as an FYI, J-Man Squire is 1989. I found the E9 prefix, the serial number, very rare. Yeah, thanks, Cal. Appreciate that shout out and helping J-Man out, dude. That's what it's all about. Yeah, it reminded me a lot of the Squire that I was working on recently as well, man. There's just something different. It just felt old, and I don't mean like everything's got to be vintage. I'm going to say that about 20 times in this Harmony series. Guys, I'm not trying to make that guitar some vintage instrument worth millions of dollars, but my best guess on that Harmony guitar is that it is a H80T made in 1985 in Japan. And that's my best research. I might talk about that more later. Yeah, what's up, Jade? Had to watch the soapbox races. I hear you, man. I hear you. Keith did a great lesson on a Beatles tune, man. Very cool. And I don't know how he did it I don't know what tech he was using, but he was like able to isolate George Harrison's guitar playing from the rooftop vid of the Beatles session. I don't know how he did that, man, but you got 2 yards, man. He's just continuing to crank out great quality content, man. Great music, Yard. You're doing a great job, bro. I dig it, man. String pickers. Oh, Casey just did a Squire spa treatment. I saw about half of it. I was watching it today, actually this afternoon. But yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good techno jam. I told him it sounded to me like a freaky Doctor Who, man. I mean that in the best case. It just reminded me of the Doctor Who theme song. But it was tight, man. Yeah. Guys, Honey Tap has invited me to do a little collab with him, or at least a live stream with him. I think we're going to do that on May 1. And I don't know what day of the week May 1 is, but I think that's maybe next Thursday or something like that. But yeah, man, he asked me to come out on his channel and just chit chat and hang out. So yeah, man, that's what we're going to do. What are you guys watching, man? What kind of vids are out there that I didn't mention? Thanks, Sean. Yeah, May 1 is Thursday, next week. I think he said 5 p.m., but we live in different time zones, so I'll post something about it as we get closer. Yeah, Oob, I got to figure out. I told Honey Tap, I don't know how to do the live thing where there's more than one person like in this room right now. I know that Brian has done that some. I know that Charles does that. Charles 75 N, Charles N 75, the Dr. Fabric Topper or something like that. Does great work, man. But he's got several shows where it's like 2 people are on the live at the same time, and I don't know if that's StreamYard. There you go. Thanks, Tone. But yeah, I need to. Yeah, Oob, let's do it, man. I'd love to hang out with you. Yeah, man, I'll hang out with any of you. Yeah, man, I'd love to just get to listen to you talk. I know I say it a lot. We got to do that Zoom call again, man. What's up, Sean? Good to see you. Sean plays guitar. Man, Sean did a 3-hour live, man. He and Avery are knocking out the lives that like go on for hours, man. I'm like, wow, that is some stamina. Yeah, man. It's good content too. I mean, ain't nothing boring about it. Brother playing the SG and all kind of stuff that looks smoking hot. My old rock and roll eyes, man. Yeah, he is a mean player, brother. Yeah, for sure. Well, guys, we are Dr. Ted Zoom. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, my brother. I watched Chris, man, play the guitar on one of his vids. I think that was the first time I've ever seen Chris actually playing a guitar, man. Maybe one of the really old ones that got lost that you had republished. Yeah, he was showing us a Boss Katana and doing some playing, man. Check his channel out, man. You guys can drop your channels in the chat, or Brent can do it for you, man. Yeah, or any of the mods can do that. But yeah, man, this Harmony guitar. So tonight at 8:15, I need to set my alarm, man. I'm gonna smooth forget. Tonight at 8:15, the premiere is going to be of the fretwork and the fingerboard work that I did on the Harmony. And that project, by the way, is completely done. That guitar is completely done. That guitar is on Marketplace right now. I just don't need 8 Strats in my house. But yeah, man, I'll give you a little bit of spoiler kind of info or what's going to be coming, man. Yeah. Those frets, man. I know I mentioned them, and then like the next day. So you all know because you hang out. If it's your first time, welcome. If anybody new is lurking in the shadows, but um, yeah, no Strat wall, Cal. That's right. I got to get back to my tellies, man. My true love is what I'm saying. Uh, yeah, and so the frets, man. I had posted all these vids up. And it looked like they were peeling is the only way I can explain it to you. And then I watched J-Man over the weekend, and on one of the guitars that he was working with, hey Snug, what is happening, brother? Snug, I appreciated that screwdriver shout out, my friend. I have returned the favor, but my vids are like into the future somewhere, dude. Guys, I got videos posted every day between now and like, I don't know, May 5 or something like that, man. What's up, Bird? Good to see you, brother. Birdman is in the house, man. Everybody's here tonight. I do apologize for canceling and then doing it, but I'm in this luxurious suite here in Wichita, Kansas, man, up here for some work meetings next couple of days, man. But I thought maybe there'd be a dinner tonight or something, and anyway, that fell through. Or I guess it wasn't scheduled, one or the other. So here I am, man, and getting to do my favorite thing, which is hang out with you guys, man. I love me some Tuesday nights, man. I love just having fellowship with you. We do have to get that Zoom set up, man, so that we can all see each other and hear each other. But Oob, I'm serious, man, about me and you. If you want to get on a stream sometime, guys, I'll come in on any of your channels. I'm not inviting myself. It's not like, oh, Ted's here. I don't mean that, man. I just mean I like to hang out, man. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Chris, man. I hear you. Yeah, you're doing good, Brian, man. Don't be afraid to post more, bro. But your stuff is quality stuff, man. I just hit record and upload stuff. I do a little bit of editing, but yeah. So the harmony, man. Uh, the the harmony, man. Those frets. So I was working on the frets, and I made a video. It was like a couple weeks ago now. You guys know I had the guitar. I was playing it at the lives past couple of weeks. But then J Man was working on a guitar of the weekend, and the guitar that he was working on, they had sprayed poly over the frets. And as he was cleaning the frets, it was kind of gunking up on him a little bit. And he said that, and I thought, oh man, that must be what's on these frets, man. Maybe they just lacquered or polyed over the frets, and that's why it looks like it's peeling. I don't think it's corrosion. They cleaned up. Oh, that's a spoiler alert, man. You guys don't even have to watch the premiere now. But they cleaned up really well, man. They really did. And then Cal mentioned that to me as well, I think yesterday, that it might have been poly on those frets. But yeah, I didn't know, man. I thought maybe we'd have to replace those frets. Not that I've ever done that before. And I know some of you were encouraging me to do that from the jump. Yeah, let's see Ted do one more thing he's never done before. Jack. So with a harmony, man, what's coming up this week, past the premiere tonight, we'll do body. I'm going to loosely use the term repairs to that guitar. This week, that video will post, and then we'll do electronics. So guys, for that guitar, I paid $40 for that harmony guitar, right? And when I went to pick it up, it was like in an old cardboard. Remember those old cardboard cases, whatever they call that? And didn't have any strings on it, and the electronics really weren't. I really couldn't have. I talked about stringing it up and playing it, and listening to pickups, but they just weren't. There wasn't much I could have done with that, man. Cal says my old buddy found a really old Squire that looked like the poly had begun to slide off in the very slow motion ever over the years. Yeah, man, it's really weird. All right, Bird. Look forward to hearing that, man. For sure. So I went out and I bought an $18 Yotone loaded pick guard. 3 single coils, dropped that bad boy in there. I got a pure tone output jack for it. I had that. There was a black Geiger boat during when I was blacking out the T's ST1 and it wouldn't fit on that guitar, and I just kept it around. Like you guys, man. Every guitar I work on, I end up with some leftover stuff. I got a whole box of stuff, man. I don't know what. One of these days, when my time has come, my kids are going to have to figure out what to do with all these guitar parts. Oh, man. I just end up in the trash can, probably. But anyway, yeah, put that black Geiger boat and yeah, so that'll the finale of that Harmony project. I think that posts on Saturday this week. I'm pretty sure. And then I got a little something I did with one of the T's ST1s that'll post probably on Sunday, and then we'll start the Green Machine. So the Green Machine is that Seafoam green Strat that I had, and yeah, I sold it already. Project's done, and I sold it. That's the only disadvantage, man, of working so far ahead, man, because you guys aren't in it with real time with me, man. But yeah, I got to tell you that story, man, before the night is over, man. Yeah, I really do. Guys, so the Seafoam Green Strat, okay. Spoiler alert, you guys have already seen it, so that's all a moot point, right? Worked on the cracks, went with the stock pickups. What's up, RJ? Good to see you, my friend. Put a pure tone output jack in it, put Geiger rolling string guides on it, which is really out of character for me. And those Geiger string trees, man, were $14. I guess I don't know, didn't look when I hit order at Amazon. Because I'm out in the vid saying, yeah, these were probably like $7. And then I look at Amazon, Jack, you paid $15, man. What are you telling people $7 for, man? Good to see you, RJ, man. Yeah, guys, we're just having fellowship, talking about guitars and life, man. Yeah, and so anyway, I got that all done, and so those vids will come out, and I think the finale of that will be the week after that, maybe next Sunday or something like that. But the thing about it is that okay, so I don't know how you guys sell guitars, and look, you guys know, man. It's not like I'm trying to buy cheap guitars and flip them and go into retirement, you know. Okay, honey, I don't ever have to work another day of my life. I'm modding budget guitars and so. Now, truthfully, I've got a vid on this, and a lot of people didn't like it. I don't have a lot of trouble selling budget gear, and I don't take a bath on those things. Not like people would think. And sometimes I sell it to friends and family. And I sold it. The last guitar that I sold under what I had in it, I sold to another channel, and it was just a brother-in-law deal. I was just trying to help him out, man. It's a new show on HGTV, Guitar Flip with Ted. Yeah, man. Anyway, there ain't nobody. So you guys know, man, I'm not trying to make money by buying cheap guitars and selling them. I wanted the challenge of could I buy a $40 guitar and make it into a rock and roll machine? I did, by the way. Spoiler alert. In both cases, the Harmony I paid $40 for, and the Green Machine I paid $40 for. And when the Green Machine left my shop, man, it was a rock and roller. So this guy, man. So I sell all my stuff on Marketplace. I don't know where you guys sell your stuff. I don't have like a Reverb store or anything. Just in my local area, I don't ship guitars outside of Texas or anything like that. Although I did have something really cool happen the other day that we'll talk about down the road, man. But, you know, so this person contacts me, and I could tell by the way they were talking to me, the communication was kind of broken. You know, like maybe English wasn't their first language or something. And so they were asking me some questions, and uh, I don't trust marketplace, paranoia, I guess. Yeah, you know, it's weird, man. Brian, I've been selling on marketplace for years and I've never had any trouble. And I've only been stood up twice. Uh, I think Birdman is asking if we think the tariffs on new import guitars will actually help the used guitar sales here, as in pawn shop. I don't know, man. That's a good question. Yeah, no, that's true, Brian. So what I do is that I generally I'll put the posting on Marketplace, and it'll be 4 pictures maybe of the guitar, and it'll be all the text of pure tone output jack, polished frets, just a litany of things that I you guys have seen me work on guitars. And so I'm just listing all that, and then I generally put a 10-second video of me playing the guitar. And usually that doesn't scare them away. That just lets them know, okay, oh, it's a real guitar that plays. You know, because the guitars I'm selling, look, I paid $40 for that guitar. I sold it for $100. And the only reason I sold it for $100 because I had $35 in it in parts. So why not redeem some cash? So anyway, man, so this guy arranges a time to buy this guitar. And I'm being a little bit like the person who sold it to me. Okay, have you looked at the back of the guitar? Have you seen the crack? You know, do you know it's this? Do you know it's that? And, you know, he keeps, yeah, 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 yeah. It's okay. Well, so we arrange a time for him to come over. And so I meet people at a gas station near my house. So public space. I have had people come to the house occasionally, but my family thought that was weird, so I quit doing that. It's like that Facebook meme of the guy, you know, risking his life so his wife could sell a $5 blender on Marketplace. I see Squires going for over 100, whereas they were 50 to 80 a few months ago. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Brent. Yep. And you know, it depends on the market too. You know, I've been watching the Squire market for a while. It it used to be we used to be flooded with Telecasters in our area. Now everything's a Strat. I couldn't find a Tele. Now you might want to ask me why I'm not looking for a Tele, and I might want to tell you, but we'll see about all that. We'll see how time. I'm kind of in mid story on a. Let me remember I'm in mid story. I'll give you 62 and leave it apart. So anyway, so I get to this place and I'm waiting for the guy to show up. And it's getting like 5 after 10 o'clock. So I mark it, you know, I text the guy, yeah, I'm en route. You know, I'm approaching or something like that. About 10 minutes later, a car pulls up and 4 young people get out of it. Now I'm an old man, so everybody looks young to me. 4 young people jump out, and one of them is this young man's interpreter. And I take guys, I gotta tell you, man, I took that old janky seafoam green with the big old crack in the back of it that has been repaired the best I can, and I handed it to that young man. And the look on, he literally went, wow. Yeah. Needed no translation. And so I'm telling the interpreter, okay, because I want him to understand. Okay, can you tell him this? And she said, sure. I said, can you tell him I put a pure tone output jack in it? What that means is those are harder to put the cord in and out of. So it's when he puts it in and has a hard time yanking it out, it's not that it's broken. It's just going to require a little bit of force. That's what a pure tone output jack is like, right? And so and then I said, can you tell him that I did the, you know, whatever I wanted him to know about the guitar. He gave me $100 and they split, man. But I got in my car, man, and I was like stunned, guys. This will all be in a video that you'll see. So when I talk about spoilers, man, I'm just sharing content that'll come out later. But I got in my car, man, and I thought, dude, I mean, how blessed am I, man? I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know if you're like me, man. I got so much. If I was in my shop, this would make so much more sense. But you guys have all seen my shop. It's just a study. Everybody knows it's just a study. All right, Sean, we'll see you, man. Best part of the story coming up, but we'll see you later. You can catch it on the rerun. But and so so I go home and I'm sitting there, man, and I'm like surrounded by guitars. I mean, I buy $100 guitars. I mean, not like it's water, but you guys have watched the channel, man. I'm buying these guitars. I'm working on them. I got tools. I ain't got great tools like Ubi's got, but I got some stuff, you know. I don't have all the equipment and cool gadgetry that J-Man has, you know, all that kind of stuff. But man, I was just sitting in my shop and I'm talking to you guys. I made a vid about it. I'm just talking to you about it. I'm surrounded by all this stuff. But the joy that young man expressed, man, made all of this it's like somebody, I don't know, opened my eyes and I was like able to see, oh yeah, man, there's joy in this. It's supposed to be fun, you know, because it can be, man, all of you who have channels and are, you know, whatever it is you're doing on your channel, we'd all like people to be interested and we get in our feelings when they're not. And, you know, we're human beings, right? But man, it can become work. And then there's kind of the comparison, you know, who was it? Roosevelt said, comparison is the thief of joy. You know, man, every time you're looking at somebody else's gear saying, man, I wish I had that guitar. I wish I had that amp, or I do wish I had Ubi's all this interface stuff that technical terms, all this, all his IRs and plug and play and whatever. That you listen to his stream, man, it's like you're in a recording studio. It ain't no joke, man. I ain't making anything up, to me at least. You listen to mine, you're like, oh man, it's like I'm in this guy's basement or something in a garage. So we can get so caught up, man, with comparing ourselves and our channels and our gear and we all got the gas, man. Everybody on this chat whose name I've read, we all in the same place. We want the next guitar. We want the next project. We want the next thing. And that young man, guys, I'm just telling you, man, he filled my heart with joy, man. Just the look on his face, just the excitement for that $100 janky, jacked up guitar. Now, does it play well? Yeah, it plays well because I set it up, Jack. No, it really did play well. It sounded pretty good, I thought. But man, the joy that he had, man, it affected me. It did something to me. I shared that story with my wife and she said, well, baby, that makes it all worth it, man. Yeah, man, it really is, Steve. It's good to bless other folks, man. I mean, the last time that happened was when I gave that Tease SBH to that college student. Yeah, man. But yeah, my wife said, baby, doesn't that make it all worth it? I said, baby, it really does, man. I was just like, wow. We've got so much stuff of so much value around us, but sometimes we can't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe it's because I'm in Wichita, Kansas, reflecting on stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys, man. But now the first vid for that doesn't even drop till the 28th. But like I said, you guys have all seen it. And you can for sure check that out later. So then the guy contacts me. Now, I don't know if I'm up for this. Communication kind of broke down. But he contacted me and he said, "Are you a luthier?" Am I a luthier? Oh, that's funny. I said, "Well, no, certainly not professionally. I play one on YouTube sometimes. No, I've never claimed to be a luthier, guys. You guys know that. But he said, could we put a tremolo in this guitar? Can you guys imagine me trying to take that seafoam green Strat, routing it out to put a trem in it and a claw in it and all that in it? And I said, I had two thoughts just between me and you and whoever is ever going to watch this vid. I thought, well, man, I'm just going to tell the kid, I'll buy it back from you for $100 right now. You need to go buy something that's got a trim if you want to trim in it. It's going to cost you too much money. Yeah, thanks, Sean. You're right, man. It would be great content for the channel. There ain't no joke about that. But I had that thought. And so I said, hey, man, why don't you, because we're doing all this, messaging through Facebook. And I gave him my email address. I said, man, just email me and I'll put together a parts list, knowing that I'm going to send him a parts list and do everything I can do to talk him out of it. I think maybe at the end of the day, he just didn't realize it was a top loader and really wanted a top loader, man. So anyway, if the young man ever emails me again, I did reach out to him on Marketplace. I haven't heard back from him. So maybe he's satisfied or, whatever. But it would be a cool project. But I've never done, I haven't even worked up to doing a string through body on a Tele yet, man. So yeah, man, routing that out for a trim, and could we do it? I think we could do it. I'd love to try. Yeah, I don't know, RJ. That's a great question, man. No, that's a great question. And I've got a couple of Strats on the Marketplace too that I just thought, well, man, if you really want to trim, here's this one and give me that one back or whatever. But yeah, man, it's all in the works. I don't know how it's gonna shape up in the end, man. But yeah. That's kind of where we are on that deal. I just didn't know about doing the trim conversion, and I really just want the young man to be happy. And even if it was an English problem, or maybe it's just that I didn't put in bold print, I mean, it's a Strat. I mean, people don't think about Strats being hardtail. Maybe I don't know, man, maybe somebody would say, well, you pulled the wool over the kid's eyes or something like that. But no, man, anyway, if this saga continues, I will bring y'all in. And if you ever see me starting a video talking about a trim conversion, now you know why, my friends. But, well, I bought a Telecaster. I really want to tell you about it, but we out of time. Yeah, it is not a tease Telecaster. Yeah, what's up, Casey, man? Saw that Squire spa treatment, man. It was right on time. Yeah, Sean is correct, guys. It is 8:08. My alarm is going to ring in a minute and a half, and I've got the premiere at 8:15. If you guys want to stick around, man, and talk about frets and fingerboards and continue all the discussion, guys, I have to go back and watch all the discussion. So if you've said something specifically to me and I didn't pick up on it, I'm not dissing you, man. I will read about it later. And yeah, man, would really, yeah, good job, Sean, for watching the clock. Well, guys, man, even from Kansas, man, what a journey this thing called Guitars and Life is. Hey, wherever you are in your guitar journey, I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Rock on with your bad selves, everybody. Come over to the premiere, man. Let's hang out some more. Keep the party going. I'll see you there.